Andre Leonard. He, of course, won world title.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Stiff jab. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The straight right just misses. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at the...
You gotta go back.
And there's the bell to start round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Insane action! This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
They exchange punches. They exchange punches. Crawford is dazed. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. Jab doesn't quite connect. You'd like to see more jabs. A Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Crawford in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. A hook, but nice defense there. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Parries that jab away. One punch could change everything in this battle. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter shot. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Courage on display here is incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all three judges Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. They somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And down goes Crawford. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is someone who's saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
My castle of sand, waiting on a battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance, lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along, think with fortresses.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And his opponent, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be on...
Deontay Wilder, Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. The greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
This is going to be...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight.
The fans are ready. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Beautiful counterpunch. The straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. On how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Insane action. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good counter punching. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... Here we go, it's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
They're both trying for a knockout. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Oh, that was a fighter had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because...
Oh my God, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they...
There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Caution being thrown to the wind. Tearing away the right hook. They exchange punches. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. You'd like to see more jabs. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this. Hold that thought! Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good defense stopping that jab. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What is...
That is illegal. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well done with that counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That is illegal. That uppercut's blocked. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. That's not legal. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. An illegal move there. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he...
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your club. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. There's a counter shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Boy, this next round is going... And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
They block that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen? Oh, no! Ali is down! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. I'm the